Hello and welcome back on Forever Rugby, on Forever Sports. It's the culmination of the Perth leg of the World Sevens series. It's Argentina up against Australia. We saw heartbreak for the home fans in the Women's Cup final. In case you missed it, Ireland overcoming Australia in the Women's Cup final to take gold by 19 points to 14. As the two teams line up here for the national anthem. And interesting statistics in the last 5 outings, Argentina have beaten Australia 4 out of 5 times, so favoured on the history sheet, but the home crowd fully behind Australia, of course, as we await the beginning of this cup final in what will be the final game here in Perth. Argentina overcoming Spain in their quarterfinal, overcoming Ireland in the semi-final to reach the final here and challenge for gold. Australia, of course, overcoming the USA in their quarterfinal, overcoming Fiji, the mighty flying Fijians, in their cup semi-final. Against all odds, have made it here into the final in front of their home crowd. And we can see the passion on the faces of the players as they sing out proudly their respective national anthems. We say thank you to all the fans who've tuned in here on Forever Sports Live as we'll go through this cup final. Unfortunately, if you're a South African fan, we don't have much to cheer about. The Blitzboks going down in the quarterfinals, of course, yesterday against Fiji by 14 points to 12. But all our eyes, all our attention fixated to these two teams who have earned their passage to play for gold in this HSBC Sevens final of the men's Perth leg of the World Series. A beautiful game of Sevens rugby awaits us. It's a beautiful afternoon in Perth. It's just about a full house. And as we said, Australia playing in front of their home crowd. Can that make the difference for them and rally their troops? It's 7 minutes and a half to decide gold here in Perth. Focused, locked in are the Australians. As we conclude the national anthems, we're almost underway, folks. We're in for a blinder here. It's always scintillating stuff in a cup final. And Australia have the potential to gain gold in front of their home fans, albeit they're fighting against a tough Argentinian team, a consistent Argentinian side in the Sevens World Series up to now. And as history would suggest, Argentina, the slight favourites when it comes to head-to-head. But all on paper doesn't matter. It's the bounce of the rugby ball that will matter here in this cup final. Who can keep their composure, who can keep possession for as long as possible, and who can take the opportunities when they get them. That's going to be the difference. Argentina up against Australia in this HSBC Men's Cup final in Perth. We're seconds away from kickoff. The players are ready. The referee making his last few adjustments. And we count down 3, 2, 1. Argentina from left to right kick off this Men's Cup final and immediately regather possession from that contestable kickoff in this first half. 7 minutes aside. 7 minutes aside to stay composed as Argentina look to work themselves up towards the 22 of Australia. It's a loose ball. And knocked on, says the referee. Argentina just couldn't hold on. Australia will have the put into the scrum. Marcus Moneta for Argentina. They're just not able to hold on to that last pass. finding some space down this right-hand flank, playing it towards centre field, but just taking his eyes off the ball for the moment. And Australia will have the feed to the scrum. They want to set a good base. It's a 3-on-3 scrum. Lots of space out in open field. And this is what we live for. It's all action in the Sevens arena in this Men's Cup final. We're well underway in this first half. 6 minutes to play. Time goes by in an instant as Australia do in fact win the scrum and run down this flank here. Come Australia. It's chipped ahead. The ball goes downfield but goes into touch. Deep inside Argentinians' territory, inside their 22, but they will have the feed to the line out there. Australia just being shepherded into touch by the Argentinian defence. Forcing the ball on the boot. But unfortunately, the ball trickling into touch, and Argentina do, in fact, win the line out and play from inside their 22. In possession, Argentina with a bit of a loose pass. Ruck time, they secure though, they keep the ball. Keep the ball alive. That will be the message. Look for space. You'll see a lot in the Sevens game, the change of direction. But here come Argentina down this left-hand flank. Playing it back to centre field. So there's the change of direction. The ball goes into hand. Argentina in possession over halfway. It's still deadlocked at 0-0. But Argentina trying to find space. A little bit of a loose pass there. Breaking one tackle again over halfway, but Australia somehow come away with the ball. Intercepted, but just knocked on. So frenetic stuff here in this cup final. Argentina keeping the bulk of possession, but not efficient when it comes to their passing range. Australia almost bouncing on the loose ball there, but just knocked on at the last moment. And Argentina will have the feed to the scrum. Time off for the moment, just some attention to one of the Australian players. But as we mentioned, in the Sevens arena, it's all drama, it's all action, it's all suspense. Well, we see a little bit of a mix of everything here. Time off for the moment, and there's going to be a yellow card for some reason to one of the Australian players. Nathan Lawson gets a yellow card there, the referee. Not patient with the whistle here in this cup final. But a judging there, a late tackle from the Australian player on defence. And Argentina will have the put into the scrum. So Australia down a man, which gives Argentina the real opportunity to exploit the space. Australia one man down on defence. Can Argentina make it count? Here they come now. Flying down this right-hand side. You're not going to stop him from there. Argentina go over for the first try. They put themselves on the board. It's Marcus Moneta. When it comes to Sevens rugby, you can't keep his name off your lips. He's got real pace to burn. And once he has ball in hand and space in front of him, nobody's going to catch him. He puts the ball down and scores the first try for Argentina. And the Argentinian fans are elated. for the moment as the conversion goes over. An easy conversion. The try was under the sticks. Advantage Argentina here via Marcus Moneta with that crucial 5-pointer. Argentina with the restart now. Just over 3 minutes to play in this first half. Australia get their hands on the ball finally. And the referee penalising Argentina there. Playing the man in the air, says the referee. Argentina, so Australia will look to pump this upfield via long bottom. Maurice long bottom entrusted with the kicking duties. And he finds touch on this right-hand side, inside the half of Argentina, working themselves up to the 10-metre mark. It's thrown over the top in the line-out. But Australia again, fumbling at the wrong moment. Argentina will have the feet to the scrum. Fighting their way to this cup final, Australia, of course, they had to overcome the Flying Fijians in that cup semi-final. And this, of course, being their first cup final on home soil since Sydney 2018. So you don't always get many opportunities to play a cup final in front of your home fans. We saw in Cape Town in the second leg, the Blitzboks not able to get to the final. But Australia here, under the pump, trailing by 7 points to 0 as Argentina break away and go past halfway now, looking for support. Australia in 6s and 7s on defence. Argentina urgent on attack here. Marcus Moneta on this right flank, calling for the ball. But he has to go in to secure the ball at ruck time. We know how scintillating he can be on attack, but he had to do the defensive duties to secure the ball there. And Argentina, though, still in possession. Down this right-hand side into the 22 and over of the 22 of Australia. Penalty, says the referee. Australia under real pressure here in this first half. And it looks as if Argentina will call for the scrum. Nothing so far for the home fans to cheer about. Of course, we saw the women's Australian team go down to Ireland in the game that preceded this one. Ireland against all odds in the Women's Cup final, taking gold. Australia had to settle for silver there. In this Men's Cup final, I'm sure the Australian side will not be pleased to settle for silver yet. We still got a second half to play. With just over 30 seconds, though, of this first half, Argentina in the right area of the field. And they get another penalty and they call for another scrum. Maurice Longbottom a little bit over eager there. In an offside position, and Argentina from the base of the scrum look to play. They shift it centre field. Into the 22 of Australia we still are. So Argentina in pretty much what you could call the danger zone. Looking to break away Argentina. It's a loose pass there. Not accurate. Again in their passing range, Argentina. Trying to force that pass, perhaps. He should have taken contact and had the ball recycled, but that is half-time, folks. Argentina take a slender 7-point lead here in Perth and lead Australia by 7 points to 0 with the try via that man, Marcus Moneta. He's had one real opportunity on attack and he's made it count for all money for Argentina. And Australia must come from behind in the second half. It's only 2 minutes in which they can find some sort of resolve, this Australian side. Maybe look up at the home crowd draw inspiration from the support. But they've got to make the first play in the second half. Just a shout out to wherever you tuned in on the Sevens rugby journey here with us on Forever Sports. We appreciate every single one of the fans. And what a wonderful game of rugby this Sevens game is. And in this Men's Cup final, Argentina, 1 foot in that position to take gold. But we know how it can swing in 7 minutes, and 7 minutes of the second half is what awaits us here. Australia have it all to do as half-time is just about up. Can the support of the home fans rally their side in the second half? Australia have got to try and get their hands on the ball. For the bulk of that first half, Argentina managed to keep onto the ball and translate that into one solitary try, one converted try. And Australia will be kicking off from left to right. And this will be the final half that concludes the third leg of the HSBC World Sevens Series. Maurice Longbottom with ball in hand, the referee just about ready to get us underway. Australia from left to right, kick off, and it's a contestable kick. And they regather possession, held up from the Argentinians. They're in defense, ripped away, and the referee says lost forward. Australia can't translate that advantage there. Hutchison was held up after regathering the restart. And Argentina have the feet to the scrum, working their way up to their own 10-meter mark, centre field now. Back in possession, or still in possession, Argentina. Shifting it now from right to left. Here come Argentina. There's space out wide. Is there an opportunity? Yes, there is. It's the second try. It's another blow against Australia. It's Argentina who score their second try. And German Schultz broke the line of defense with his power and pace. And the Argentinian fans, I beg your pardon, are absolutely ecstatic now as he goes over under the sticks. Australia are going to have it all to do. The conversion made easy with that try under the post. But you can see German Schultz, the passion, the pride for Los Pumas here, emanating from their veins as they go up by 14 points to 0. Argentina will restart here. Australia, no response up to this point with just over 5 minutes to play. The restart is contestable, but knocked on in the air from one of the Argentinian players. And the referee blows the whistle in favour of Australia. It's scrum down. They're going to have to play now. Argentina are not going to give you too many opportunities. We mentioned they're one of the more consistent teams this season in the World Sevens Series, and showing for the moment why history favours them head-to-head against Australia, as Longbottom feeds a secure ball from the scrum out wide. Australia backed up inside their own 22 now. Argentina all over them like a rash. It's a loose ball. Argentina come away with it. They're in possession. Here's a try! They turn defense into attack, just like that. Matteo Graziano for Argentina. And the flag of Los Pumas flying high. The home crowd silenced for the moment, but Australia are now in a desperate position, with Argentina scoring that third try. You can see what it means to the Argentinian players. You can see what it means to the Argentinian fans. As the conversion attempt is made, it's sailing, it's over! Argentina 21, Australia 0, with just over 3 minutes to play. No celebrations just yet, but that third try was surely a killer blow. And Gaston Rival will take the restart for Argentina here. Australia firstly need to secure possession, but need to come up with ideas and come up with ideas as quickly as possible. 3 minutes to score 3 converted tries to level it up. And first things first, Australia do get possession from the restart, but they're deep inside their own 22 here as they look to play down this right-hand flank. 5 meters from this right-hand touchline, still stuck inside their 22. And here comes Longbottom with the deft little feet looking for the offload, finding it. They need to recycle quickly, Australia here. But Argentina all over the ball. It's a penalty to Argentina, and they'll be in no hurry to take a quick tap. They 3 converted scores up. And it must be said, a rather lackluster performance here from Australia in this cup final. But is it back-to-back for Argentina after they claimed gold in Cape Town? They are in a commanding position here with just over 2 minutes to play, centre field, just outside the 22 of Australia. Gaston Rival with the feed. It's penalty to Australia, to Argentina, should I say. Australia again over eager at scrum time, playing from an offside position. And now time surely running out for Australia to come back in this game. Scoreless at the moment, trailing by 21 points to 7. And Argentina, you feel, have just about done enough. Australia might need to settle for silver in the women's and men's division. But let's go through it, folks, with 1.5 minutes to play, just about. Argentina, with that penalty, have called for another scrum. Centre field, there's space left, there's space right. Can they put the final nail in the coffin here? Argentina in possession, Rival feeds. Here's a real opportunity, and that is that. It's try time. Over go Argentina for try number 4. That should be the killer blow we spoke about. It's Marcus Moneta with the brace. Going around outside his defender. He backs his pace. And we can see why. Argentina scored their 4th try. Marcus Moneta, you beauty. Argentina. The fans in pre-celebrations here. There can't be any way back now for Australia. The conversion unsuccessful, but it's up to 26 points to 0. And it's all consolation now for Australia as Argentina take the restart. They're looking for a 5th try. Is there an opportunity? Yes, there is! going to seal it with another try. Matteo Graziano scores in this right-hand corner from the restart. And it's as if Australia have switched off and Argentina have stayed focused, hungry, composed throughout this match. And they are going to claim a resounding victory here in the Men's Cup final. Heartbreak, despair for the Australian home crowd. But Argentina are absolutely ecstatic. It's been a simply sensational performance in this cup final, keeping Australia scoreless. This will be the final play. The conversion not successful, but it's 31 points to 0. And Australia will have some sort of opportunity for a consolation try, because the restart went straight into touch. But that is that, folks. Argentina will go back to back as Australia look to play now. It's all just a little bit too late. Massive hit there from the Argentinian defender. Australia almost up to the 22 here of Argentina. Grabbing the ball ahead, looking for a kick pass, still in possession. Penalty Australia. It's not over hit. Long bottom. Now they have the urgency, but it's all a little too late for Australia, as they will get in for a consolation try in this left-hand corner. They don't end the game scoreless. Matthew Gonzalez for Australia. But Argentina will take gold. That try of little consequence. 31 points to 5. The conversion attempt will be made. The scoreline doesn't matter. What matters is that Argentina, Los Pumas, will take the win. The conversion is unsuccessful. And that is that from Perth. Argentina take gold in this third leg of the HSBC Sevens World Series, defeating Australia by 31 points to 5. It's been wonderful to take you on the Sevens journey. Congratulations, Argentina. From myself, Roots at Forever Rugby. Until next time, bye for now.